Sergio, congratulations. It must feel great to put one hand on another Premier League trophy for Manchester City.
Yeah, finally I to play, so I'm so happy because long time no play 90 minutes. So the goal is good because maybe we can go win the Premier League. No, I'll wait tomorrow.
Absolutely, yeah. And you seem determined to finish your time at City in style. We could see that today. It was a brilliant finish, the goal.
Yeah, always Mendy try to pass to me, so the only one is inside the box. I need to one touch or two touch, so that. So it's my job. So finally his goal. I'm so happy for that. So I continue the same way. No?
So will you be watching tomorrow, Liverpool, Manchester United? Will you be watching the game?
I don't know. I will see tomorrow. So honestly, every game is difficult, but we wait tomorrow. So of course, if Liverpool win, it's better, no?
Of course, of course. All the parties that they have to wait. Are you ready for the call midweek in the Champions League if Pep wants you?
Yeah, always I'm ready. So for that I say before, I finally had to play because I'm feeling good. My knee is so good, so just nothing. Wait to the opportunity to play like today. So I hope to Tuesday. If no play, doesn't matter. Just I will to be with the teammates. Just, of course, every player want to play, no? But I don't know. We see Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. And I hear they're making a statue of you at Manchester City. You're going to be a statue of you and Vincent Kompany and David Silva. Have you seen it yet? Do you know what it's going to be like?
Yeah, well, the club when told to me about that, I tell them I don't want nothing because honestly, so I prefer to wait until the end because always I say 3-4 years ago, I say it's not me decide, it's decide the club. So the only way is to play until the end. It's my job, and then the club if want to do something, okay. Thank you.
You're doing a great job. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks very much, Jake. So you're almost there, Pep. It took a little while to get going, but you must be delighted with that performance in the end.
Absolutely. After Champions League, always is tough, but the players that didn't play in Paris speak where they must speak, on the grass, on the green, and they did it perfectly. So first half, of course, you need some time, but the second half, you read perfectly the way they attack them, and after the quality, the players make the difference.
Did the players make the difference at the half-time? Because the first half was a little bit disjointed, as you said, because of the changes. Did you change
the grass was slow. You cannot play so much rhythm. And the players that we have on the pitch, they must attack to the space to the goal, and not too much passes. In the first half, we struggled a little bit, but it's normal. So sometimes you need patience, but the second half, they're really perfect.
And I know you've been talking about him for many years, but Sergio Aguero gets the breakthrough, as he always does. Brilliant finish, wasn't it?
But what a goal. He has been what he is, but especially in the life because I'm in love as a person. So he's an incredible guy, and our circumstances, less players, or I would say that players that less quality than him, sometimes they are more uncomfortable for us than play the huge players like him. So what a goal, what a goal.
And he says he's ready for you in midweek if you call on him.
Of course he's ready.
And the champagne is on ice, of course. It could be your title.
We can start to think about it to put in the fridge. Yeah. Not yet, but we'll start to put it in the fridge.
Will you be watching the game yourself?
Tomorrow? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll take a look.
Maybe with the feet up and relaxed, or with a vested interest?
No, it's PSG right now. So we start to sort the game, we play there, and what we have to do, but I will take a look, yeah.
And then immediately focus on Tuesday night?
Yeah, it's our game. So the Premier League is already there. So it's in our hands. We need one more victory or 2 points, and And now became a game where we're going to give absolutely everything to try to reach the final.
Thank you, Pep.
Thank you.
An impressive 80 seconds from Manchester City. They won it. 2 shots on target, 2 goals, all over.
Yeah, special. And again, they wasn't playing bad in the first half. They just wasn't executing the chances they were getting. And second half, we've seen that wasn't really a chance, to be honest, for Sergio. But not the first half. As soon as he gets in that position, he took a strike and great finish.
Yeah, there's something rather poetic, isn't there, about the 2 goals today. One being scored by a man who's coming to the end of his time at Manchester City, and another in his first season at the club.
Yeah, I mean, look, I just was really impressed with both of those players that you're mentioning today. I thought in the first half both were pretty quiet. I thought City, in all honesty, were coasting. They're in kind of 3rd and 4th gear, showing us a couple of glimpses of what they can do when they stepped it up, and that's exactly what they did in that 80-second spell. But yeah, for Torres, look, it's his first season in a City shirt, and he's finding his feet, and I think it can always be difficult when you make those moves. But essentially, Aguero was just... When that ball hit the back of the net, it was just vintage Aguero. I mean, Jolien said it's not a chance, but it's a chance for him, and that's why it hit the back of the net.
And we're seeing the importance of game management at the moment, aren't we? Up against PSG, they turned things around in the second half. Exactly the same today. No shots in the first half, 15 shots in the second, and they win it.
Yeah, obviously Pep's able to identify what the issues are in the first half of games, and the players are great at executing that. And like you said, when you've got players in the height of their careers, confidence levels are so high, there's everything to play for. You get them results like that, and as I said, 19 away wins in a row. Doesn't surprise me.
What about from a Palace perspective? It's sort of almost like they were just being teased a little bit. They were made to think they could get something out of this game, and then it wasn't to be in the end, was it?
It wasn't, and you know what, we've actually looked at the goals, and there's not much that they could have done really for either goal. It's not like they're not trying, it's not like they're not in a decent shape. They were, but there's a couple of moments of brilliance from Manchester City. Look, they performed well in the first half. I actually think we can be way more critical of them in the second half. Going forward, I thought they were poor. Didn't see much of Zaha. Eze was quiet in that midfield era. Townsend had far less of the ball. Benteke, I don't remember mentioning these players really in the second half or seeing much of them. So you could put that down to City being better, don't get me wrong, but I feel like, when they really look at their second half performance, they could have done more.
Yeah. What are you saying then? 24 hours until these are blue, not red?
Blue again. Yeah, traditional colours back on the trophy.
I love that traditional colour. It is these days, though, isn't it? It feels like that.
It was in my day as well.
No, so impressive, so impressive. Right, we're going to take a quick break. Yeah, well done, that man. Look, it's his first goal since March. It's his first start in a month. He will have enjoyed that because he still clearly wants to be central to this Manchester City story, doesn't he?
Oh, 100%. He's determined to play well consistently through the rest of his career. I spoke to him recently, and he was suggesting that it's a big year for him regardless of where he's playing due to the World Cup. So he's still got aspirations of executing at the highest level, and I believe whoever gets him next season, whether it be here or abroad, they're definite title contenders.
I think sometimes people think when you've done all the things he's done at a football club, you're happy just to sit out for a bit, but it's the total opposite. I mean, he wants to be starting every game, scoring in every game.
He's a winner and he's a goal scorer, and the best goal scorers on the planet are always obsessed by scoring goals. His goal today was not one of a man that's not played all season, by the way.
No.
Usually we talk about players when they come back in snatching at things. That is as clean and as precise as it gets when it comes to the striker that Sergio Aguero is. You knew when he got into this situation here, he wasn't going to think. It was interesting listening to him then about he thinks when he gets in the box, he's thinking 1 touch, 2 touch. Can I finish in those amount of touches as quick as possible? And he calculated that very quickly, sticks it in the back of the net. And I mean, if City don't keep him, I can think of at least 3 clubs that should be taking him straight away in the Premier League. Top clubs as well.
Which ones?
Liverpool, Chelsea, Tottenham.
two top teams.
I thought I'd chuck that one in there. I knew he was going to say it.
I was trying to convince him to join Norwich before the game. I couldn't hear what he said to me when I shouted, "Can you join Norwich?" What did he say?
Just nodded, it was a polite no.
It just said he didn't understand what you're saying.
It didn't look like a no. So that's 258 City goals for him. It's 10 City goals for Ferran Torres. We keep on talking about who's going to come in, who can replace Aguero. Will it be Haaland? Will it be someone else? Maybe they have the answer already.
Yeah, it's early to say, but what I've seen of him this season, his movement and his finishing ability is top draw. Again, he has this finish here. He reads the situation well, follows it up, but the composure on his weaker side, on his so-called weaker side, to finish that. Yeah, the keeper possibly could have done better, but like JJ said, no one's necessarily doing anything wrong for Palace. But here, he finds the opportunity to find the back of the net, and he's done that all season, to be honest, when he's played.
You've seen something different in Torres, haven't you, Jolien? Because obviously since coming in, he gets played out wide. I mean, do you feel that he could end up in a more central position?
I think he looks more natural in the central position. I think I've seen him playing as a forward a few times as a 9, and he's got a natural movement that not even Jesus. I've seen in Jesus, but I don't necessarily believe he has the natural ability to go past people like a Raheem. So again, for me, his long-term future could be as a number 9.
700 City goals under Pep Guardiola. Not only is that an impressive number, it's 157 more than any other team. And we've got some great teams at the moment.
Yeah. We're lucky to have him in the league, is my first thought when it comes to what Pep Guardiola has brought to the Premier League. The style of football is so enjoyable to watch at all times, and that amount of goals in that amount of time, it's ridiculous. It really is. It almost kind of makes no sense. And he's had top players, don't get me wrong, but he's probably done 2 rebuilds at least since he's been there, and he's right on the cusp of doing something special for this football club. So I just hope he stays in the league forever. Personally, I love watching the teams play.
We just saw how many games. It's like almost 300 games. The goals, they've averaged 2.4 goals a game every single game for 288 matches.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Them stats there. They're not even realistic, are they? When you honestly think about that as an ex-player, I didn't believe that would be possible. Considering he's been there 5 seasons, to average over 100 goals 5 years in a row is remarkable feat for him and all the players.
Every number around this team is impressive. Just how long can they keep going for?
I don't see it stopping anytime soon. Why would it? They are. When you look at them today, that was essentially, I mean, it sounds rude saying it, but that was almost like the second string.
Yeah.
You've got Foden, Mahrez, all their top ballers who are in form right now on the bench. So they're not stopping anytime soon. They're going to keep going.